When they say the sky's the limit to me, that's really true. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. The better organized the state, the duller its humanity. You endure what is unbearable, and you bear it. That is all. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Flow with whatever may happen, and let your mind be free. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. It is the certainty that they possess the truth that makes men cruel. All shall be done, but it may be harder than you think. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. To touch the soul of another human being is to walk on holy ground. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. Being brave means that knowing when you fail, you won't fail forever. Being unconquerable lies with yourself. Being conquerable lies with your enemy. Only dead fish go with the flow. I is for integrity. Be honest with yourself and others. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. The expert in anything was once a beginner. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. Conformity teaches us the value of our precious worth. In the end, you should always do the right thing, even if it's hard. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. If we will be quiet and ready enough, we shall find compensation in every disappointment. In the end, it will all work out okay. The end isn't final if we're not okay with it. All men know the utility of useful things, but they do not know the utility of futility. If the road is easy, you're likely going the wrong way. Therefore, the good fighter will be terrible in his onset and prompt in his decision. Don't tie your success to anything other than what's inside you. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. In order to attain the impossible, one must attempt the absurd. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. An over-examination of life can deter you from life itself. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Many things that don't really mean so much of anything are wonderful. A life fueled by passions is like riding on the back of a dragon. In your own life, it's important to know how spectacular you are. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. Truth is what stands the test of experience. My destination is no longer a place, rather a new way of seeing. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. We must meet the challenge rather than wish it were not before us. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. I cannot trust a man to control others who cannot control himself. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I am not sure about the universe. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. But truly, if I were not Alexander, I would be Diogenes. Without local guides, your enemy employs the land as a weapon against you. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. To think too long about doing a thing often becomes its undoing. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. There are people who have money and people who are rich. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Study the past if you want to define the future. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up, but when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. Think well. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. Imagining something is better than remembering something. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. But only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. I had forgotten how much light there is in the world till you gave it back to me. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. If at first you don't succeed, destroy all evidence that you tried. There is no progress or accomplishment without sacrifice. After all, if you run far enough, no one can catch you. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. If their forces are substantial, prepare for them. If their forces are strong, avoid them. We have to speak the truth always, at any cost, and no matter what.